I want to create this effect not for the text but for the sweep that runs after the animation of the text is done. The animation of the text was done in 3ds Max, which I will not go over right now, but here you see that we have 3D letters instead of having just flat 2D letters that we create in After Effects. I'm not going to go over the 3D letters in 3ds Max. I'm just going to do it from After Effects on. So I'm going to start a new project, and here I'm going to create a new composition and bring in the animated sequence of Targa images that contain transparency information called alpha channel, and just bring them over here. And I want After Effects to guess the color of the alpha channel, so I'll choose guess and I'll press OK, and I'll drag it down like this. So now I have this animation. Alright, what I want to do at this stage is create a sweep, light sweep effect after the transformers has formed here. So I'm gonna go to effect, and I can find the light sweep under what? Who knows? Under generate, and from here I have light sweep. Alright, so I can change the intensity of the light and see how it actually renders your text more metallic, provided that your 3D rendering has a bump map, which is what I used myself. I added a bump map to my 3D text, which will actually render it more metallic. And I have the center, which I can take to different places and see that I can actually move it around, and I will see the result like this. Alright, I can change between different forms: linear, smooth, and sharp. Alright, and what I can do from light reception is add the sweep over the letters or composite it over them. Add means intensify. Composite means put it the way it is, but just use the alpha channel of the letters. And cut out means just show me the sweep. Alright, so here, that's the sweep that I'm going to have. I can use it like this, that would create a nice effect. Or I can just add it, and that would create another effect. I can change the color, of course. I can intensify it more. Alright, and I can play with the other parameters. Okay, this is good. I can change the direction of the sweep. This is good, but it's not really what I want, although it's not bad. I want to see an actual light beam. Alright, here the sweep is composited automatically over the layer. If I created a new layer, Control Y, and I chose effects and light sweep again, that would be the form of the sweep. That's the original. Alright, I can change the direction, of course, and I can intensify it and so forth. What if I wanted to see exactly this over my text and not the blending of the sweep with the original text? I want to see the exact form. What would I do? So we learned that we can do it with regular light sweep, but what if I wanted to see the exact form like this over the text? Then I would have to give this light sweep layer here, which is called, let's call it, press enter and call it sweep. We're gonna give this an alpha channel. It doesn't have an alpha channel. It's like giving it a mask, but I can't really draw the mask according to the letters. It would take too long. I can, but it would take too long. Especially if the letters were animated, then it would take much too long. What I can do though is give automatically this layer an alpha channel from another layer. That's the purpose now. And this is called a track matte. So we're going to tell one layer, give your alpha channel to another layer. So if I right click here, columns, I have the modes. If I don't have the modes, I don't see the track matte option. So I'm going to select the transformers, and under track matte, instead of none, I'm going to choose, say, alpha matte for sweep, all right, or alpha map inverted. What this will do is use the alpha channel of that for the sweep. But since I applied my sweep before, it's not giving me a good result. Instead, I'm going to choose the luma matte, which is the luminance information from the other layer. So then I would get the sweep in this form according to the alpha channel of this layer. If I choose inverted luma, I will get the rest to be visible and the sweep will be transparent. So I just want this. Alright, so now what I can do is actually grab the center and move it around like this. Yeah, I should take the center of that one because I was still in the other layer. I would take the center and move it around, and that would create the effect. Alright, so now I have the actual beam. I can play with the width, I can play with the intensity and so forth, and still play with the different options. What I can do now is go to the blending mode and choose add, and this will add it to the one underneath. So if I go here, let's we are in transformers and we are using this. I want to have the other transformers layer, create a new one that contains the full text without the sweep, and add this one in an add blending mode. So I'm going to choose Control D and place this down and remove from this one the effect like this. Alright, so this one now has the sweep. Alright, and go to blending mode and choose add. What this will do is give it the effect that I'm after. So all I have to do is take the center and place it here, for example. Alright, and animate it. So it's too strong now, so I can reduce it like this. The reason it's getting too strong is because of the add blending mode. So if I set this to, say, to normal, it will get less strong. Add means add the strong colors, so the bright colors, so that the brightness increases. Alright, so what I would do now is actually set a keyframe for the center, move the time, and then move it over there. It will create a keyframe, and whenever I scrub, I would have my light sweep going over. So what we have seen here is that, let's set this to add again. What we have seen here is that whenever we want one layer to be the alpha channel, or the track matte as it's called, of another layer, we have to set it from here.